Welcome to EduSmart Concept. Today we're delving into the 2020 WASSCE English Objective Questions, answers and explanations from question 1 to 20. From question 1 to 5, choose the option that is most nearly opposite in meaning to the word in italics and that will at the same time correctly fill the gap in the sentence. 1. A guest should not make derogatory remarks about what he is offered by his host, but statements. A. Candid. B. Appealing. C. Polite. D. Complimentary. Answer. D. Complimentary. Explanation. Derogatory means insulting or disrespectful. The opposite in context is complimentary, which means praising or expressing approval, exactly appropriate for remarks about what a host offers. 2. The audience applauded the last speaker, but the first was A. Booed, B. Rejected. C. Abused, D. Scorned. Answer. A. Booed. Explanation. An audience that applauds later but not earlier likely booed the first speaker. Rejected, abused, or scorned are less precise in this setting. 3. The commander said that raw recruits could not dislodge the enemies. He needed men. A. Skilled. B. Practical. C. Learned. D. Seasoned. Answer. D. Seasoned. Explanation. Raw recruits are inexperienced. To dislodge the enemies, one needs seasoned, i.e. experienced and battle-tested, men. 4. John gave a fictitious account of the incident, but his son's account was A. Probable. B. Compelling. C. Factual. D. Necessary. Answer. C. Factual. Explanation. If one account is fictitious, false, the opposite is factual, meaning true or based on fact. 5. While the refuse dump smelled fetid, the orchard exuded a smell. A. Fragrant. B. Spicy. C. Clean. D. Dry. Answer. A fragrant. Explanation. Fetid means foul, smelling. The direct opposite is fragrant, meaning pleasantly scented, ideal to describe an orchard's aroma. 6. It is quite rare these days to see a young man from this town who is still blank. A. Corrupt. B. Celibate. C. Honest. D. Single. Answer. C. Honest. Explanation. The clue is rare these days. Among the options, honesty is what people commonly lament as being scarce in society, so honest correctly fits. 7. Okoro is not only hard-working, but also A. Careless. B. Lazy. C. Diligent. D. Arrogant. Answer. C. Diligent. Explanation. Not only, but also shows reinforcement. Hard-working pairs naturally with diligent, which means attentive and industrious. 8. Musa and Tunde are good friends. The former is hard-working, while the latter is quite A. Indolent. B. Lazice. Playful. D. Idle. Answer. A. Indolent. Explanation. Former refers to Musa, latter to Tunde. Opposite of hard-working is indolent, habitually lazy. This choice is more precise than just lazy or idle. 9. Though she claims to be very rich, she is actually very A. Affluent. B. Indigent. C. Prosperous. D. Opulent. Answer. B. Indigent. Explanation. The contrast is between claims to be rich and actually very. The opposite of rich is indigent, which means extremely poor. 10. When it comes to athletics, John is undoubtedly A. Skilled. B. Clumsy. C. Talented. D. Agile. Answer. B. Clumsy. Explanation. The sentence expects a contrast to undoubtedly positive expectation. Among the options, clumsy, awkward, unskilled, best expresses irony about John in athletics. 11. Many of the workers complained that the manager was too in his approach to issues. A. Rigid. B. Flexibel C. Lenient D. Tolerant. Answer. A rigid. Explanation. Workers complain when someone is too rigid, strict, inflexible. The other options describe positive or relaxed traits. 12. Despite his father's wealth, Audu still remains A. Arrogant, B. Pompous, C. Humble, D. Proud. Answer. C. Humble. Explanation. The contrast, despite his father's wealth, implies Audu is not arrogant. The correct quality here is humble. 13. The governor was applauded for embarking on projects. A. Frivolous, B. Realistic, C. Capital D. Irrelevant. Answer. B. Realistic. Explanation. Projects that are practical and achievable are called realistic. This explains why the governor was applauded. 14. Unlike his brother, Musa is very dolt too. A. Mischievous, B. Playful, C. Serious, D. Stubborn. Answer. C. Serious. Explanation. The contrast, unlike his brother, suggests a difference in character. The most appropriate opposite trait among the choices is serious. 15. The chairman said that the matter was and should not be discussed in the meeting. A. Irrelevant, B. Useful, C. Urgent, D. Important. Answer. A. Irrelevant. Explanation. If something should not be discussed, it must be irrelevant. That best explains the chairman's stance. 16. The teacher advised Ada to stop being in class. A. Noisy, B. Quiet, C. Attentive, D. Obedient. Answer. A. Noisy. Explanation. Teachers usually advise against negative behavior. Out of the options, noisy is the one that fits. Students are often told not to be noisy in class. 17. The judge said that the accused was of the offence. A. Innocent, B. Guilty, C. Liable, D. Charged. Answer. B. Guilty. Explanation. A judge's declaration usually pronounces whether an accused is guilty or innocent. Here, guilty fits the context of conviction. 18. The man was praised for his in dealing with the crisis. A. Timidity, B. Cowardice, C. Bravery, D. Foolishness. Answer. C. Bravery. Explanation. Being praised in a crisis suggests a positive quality. Bravery, courage, is the only option that explains the praise. 19. Our principal dislikes students who are derd. A. Punctual, B. Respectful, C. Dishonest, D. Obedient. Answer. C. Dishonest. Explanation. The principal would naturally dislike negative traits. Dishonest is the one that fits perfectly among the options. 20. The patient said that the pain was at night than in the morning. A. Greater, B. Worse, C. More severe, D. Heavier. Answer. B. Worse. Explanation. In describing illness, people usually say pain is worse at a certain time. It is the most natural and grammatically correct choice here.